Oh my god, this character is so sick. Welcome back everyone to Heroes and Villains HQ. Today I have another Marvel Legends figure to review. However, this one is not an MCU figure. Even though I'm an MCU collector, I have something special for you today, and that is the symbiote Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2, the video game. Insomniac Spider-Man games are absolutely awesome. Can't wait for the third one. Hopefully it's coming. And when I saw this figure get revealed, I knew I had to pick it up. The symbiote Spider-Man here, I mean, we'll see it in the review shortly, is just an awesome figure. So I'm stoked to get him out of the box and pose him up and share this figure with you. So before we do that, hit the subscribe button down below so you can stay tuned for all of the Star Wars and Marvel content on my channel. But enough said, let's get him out of the box and reviewed. All right, let's take a look at Peter Parker in his symbiote suit from the Spider-Man 2 video game. The packaging here is incredible. First, want to call out on the inside of the packaging, you can see that really vibrant logo, even if it's just in the background. The rest of the box has a really great gradient throughout, having the black in the center here and the red on the top and the bottom, and then the white on the very top of the box and the bottom. This is a really pretty package, and I'm very happy with how this one turned out. On the side here, you have a look at the suit as you see them in the video games, which I think is a very nice touch. They obviously could have done a standard mural or photo on the side, but they decided to go the route of making it look like you're in the menu. I really like that. Marvel Legends logo on the bottom. And then on the back here, again, this is what the menu looks like in the game. You have, in this case, all of the different standard release characters for this wave, and then the main character here, almost like you're selecting the suit. So very, very happy with the packaging there. On this side, again, the icon, the name, the logo, and then on the top, the Gamerverse logo. So enough, let's go ahead and get this figure open. This truly should be the standard we see for all single release figures. The accessories here, you get 2 sets of additional hands. You have 6 options total, and then this web piece. Wow. I'm super excited to get him posed up with this. I have a grab handle stand here ready to go, so definitely wait to see in just a few moments. We will get him posed up, but I first want to take a look at the details of the figure before we start posing him. So you obviously have the web shooter hands for both. Now you have your standard flat hands, so you can get him posed like he's in a superhero pose on the ground. Again, an awesome black web piece here, and then the figure. Obviously, the black suit Spider-Man is just black suit here with some very simple but effective white paint detailing. But the mold is really special on this one. As we see him in the game, the symbiote suit is very textured as it compares to some of the other versions of the black suit Spider-Man. You can see here on the sides, this is where it really comes through. You can see the texture throughout the legs. Again, the torso here, you can see some of the texture, and then the arms on the inside of the biceps. They did a really, really great job with the texturing. Now the articulation of the figure, you have your standard double jointed knees, crazy articulation there. You have double jointed arms, again, crazy articulation there. You have bicep breaks, you have thigh swivels, and then the ab crunch. You can really get the figure looking down. The head, however, does not, I think, go up far enough, which is unfortunate. So you're going to have to kind of play around with the ab crunch to get the correct look. All right, let's get this character in a pose. Oh my God, this character is so sick. I mean, I'm not even great at posing figures in these really dynamic looks, but this took me all of 30-40 seconds to put together on this stand, and it looks so cool. the web effect is really what helps it out. You can see I kind of twisted around the back of his body and put it through that right arm there. And it's so long, and obviously the symbiote suit kind of moves with the body, so it makes sense that it would kind of be coming out of other areas of him. So I think this figure looks super cool. Even just altering the pose from a swing to a standing web sling, I mean, it just looks great. It really does. Couldn't be happier with this figure. I know I've stated on multiple videos now I'm an MCU collector. However, Spider-Man 2 and the Spider-Man and the Miles Morales video games are some of my favorite video games of all time. Spider-Man, the original one, is one of the only games I've 100% completed top to bottom, all of the DLC, everything. So I haven't quite done it in Spider-Man 2 just yet, but we're working on it. This character was just too cool to not pick up. So really, really happy with grabbing him. So what are my final thoughts on the Insomniac's Black Suit Spider-Man from Spider-Man 2, the video game? One of my personal favorites that I have collecting right now. I know I said I'm an MCU collector. He is outside of the MCU, but this one is just too cool to pass up. The mold and the detailing on it is incredible. And as you saw during the review, the poses and the swinging effects you can get with this figure is something really special. So get yourself a claw handle stand and pick this character up for your shelves. Thank you all so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed this latest Marvel Legends figure. Definitely check out the other ones on my channel. I have a playlist. I'll link it above. Be sure to subscribe for more Star Wars and Marvel related content. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.